How's it going, everyone? It's me, Noah, here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel showcasing a brand new mock of mine, or vignette, that I recently built with the items that I got at the Minifig Co. If you guys were watching the last video or saw the last video, you guys saw that I got a bunch of minifigures from them, as well as other pieces and accessories, and I ended up making my very first, or I would say one of my very first, World War II mocks with those parts. I made a mock in the past that was World War II related, but it was only posted on my Instagram, so for this video it'll be showcasing my very first World War II mock that I'm also presenting here on my YouTube channel. So yeah, getting right into it, if you guys see here on the left side, we'll kind of start here at the bottom level and then work our way upwards, where you can see a Polish flag that is kind of graffitied here into the side of the wall. Now that kind of shows the theme of this mock, which is a Poland Warsaw Uprising mock, where you've got the Polish resistance going up against the German Wehrmacht and fighting the Germans in the city of Warsaw. So yeah, continuing on right here, you've got a German that has been injured and is right here on the side. You've got a medic that is helping him, making sure maybe he can lift him up or bring him somewhere to treat his injury. And then as you come up these rugged stairs right here, which have been kind of blown out and have some problems basically after the bombardment of the city, you've got some bottles right here as well as barrels. And continuing up, you've got now the main officer in charge, which has blonde hair just like most of the German officers that I've seen, which they have of course the whole Aryan look, and he is commanding some Germans to go up these stairs right here over to where you've got the Polish resistance, or some of the people fighting right here. Got right here on the right side a Polish civilian that was just now hit by this German right here on the right side, and then you've got another Polish student or civilian right here with a girl that are both carrying right there Kar 98s and are about to aim their rifles over to where the Germans are. Working on this mock was very interesting because I got to use a lot of interesting techniques, as well as, you know, using all these different pieces from the Minifig Co. So it was very cool to kind of blend that together. Some of the noticeable stuff that I actually used my recent lug bulk that I got from Rebel Lug were these 1x2 tiles in light bluish gray, which I used for the side, and created a somewhat snot technique look, so it looks very clean instead of using just light bluish gray bricks, which would look a little bit more boring. Plus I was able to use some 1x2 plates, 1x1 plates, and 1x2 plates as well in sand blue to get this very cool rugged or rigged look, where it's a little bit rough on the side there of the wall. Same thing goes for right here. I have some sand blue, dark bluish gray, and 1x1 plates or tiles as well in light bluish gray that are all kind of lined up right here, and they go up the stairway as well. Some interesting colored parts are these dark brown areas, which are made up of 1x2 plates, tiles, and slopes. You've got two sections such as that. They just kind of represent some dirt maybe that spilled over, or some bombed out parts. Again, during the occupation of Poland, a lot of the cities, or a lot of the towns of course, were very ruined after being bombarded, and therefore you of course got this tall building that's here at the top, which is made up of a couple of colors. So it was very interesting to put colors together that kind of made sense in my mind. And then of course for the dark red, I used that as more of the background or back color, and then you have like the sand blue, which is kind of over that. So you got the bricks, and then as well as like the actual sand blue, which is the main part or the main color of the building. On this right side right here, you got another bombed out section, and then below where they are walking, you've got some cheese slopes that are kind of made up this path and then lead to this olive green tree that I have right here, which is made up of this more white and black bark, so it's more of a birch tree if you want to say it that way. But I thought it would make a nice contrast to the rest, which is more darker colors, and so that green just kind of pops in there very nicely. Besides that, you can of course look here below. We've got the frame of the build. Now I always like to do very nice frames for my mocks, and one of those, of course, colors that are very significant in a lot of vignettes that I see online are of course black, and I wanted to do a little bit of a change and use some medium dark flesh to give it a nice interesting look that goes around the whole base of the building. Again, giving it a little bit more color than just all of this light bluish gray, dark bluish gray, all these darker colors that you can, of course, see right there. If we end up taking the MOC, actually, as the last part of the build, if I take this and I turn this around, you can see something that is a little bit not seen, of course, on the back. You got the main part of the building right here on the back, which, of course, you can see the back part of the headlight bricks, so that gives it more of a studded effect for the dark red brick, as well as some dark brown tiles and plates for the flooring. But if we look below that, we've got this very interesting space that I created for these baby figurines that recently came out, that LEGO has recently been putting into a lot of city sets. This was partially inspired by my friend Simon Liu, who has been recently doing a lot of projects and a lot of interesting builds with these baby figurines. In fact, this baby ATRT right here is actually part of a trophy that he gave us, me as well as other Rebel members at Brickworld. So thank you very much, Simon. I ended up incorporating it into this like secret base underneath the city. So of course we got some baby minifigures that are carrying some crates, as well as one baby figurine that's about to board the ATRT. Back we've got a more glossy look with the tile, the 1x2 and 2x2 tile, as well as some candlesticks to kind of light up the underground right here. But yeah, guys, that's basically gonna do it for my very first World War II MOC that I have now created with the items that I got from my last video. If you guys did enjoy, then don't forget to, of course, leave a like, comment down below what you guys thought of my first World War II MOC that I've made, or one that I've made by myself, and tell me what I can improve on in the future. I've got some very cool ideas for future World War II stuff, so do be sure to, of course, subscribe and tune in for that. Besides that, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next LEGO video.